Hi, this is Amy Olinger. So today I want to talk about how I learned to eat with MS and how I've eaten over the years and how I currently eat with MS and kind of just the reasoning behind it and how that works for me. So to start, I have 5 kids with my ex-husband of 27 years together. So they go from 20 down to 7. And I've been a realtor for 21 years, and then I always would have a second job if I needed to. So I've always been kind of going and trying to feed me and the family as healthy as possible. I mean, really not so much until I found out I had MS. And so then I tried to change my whole diet as much as I could. And I really built it around the Terry Wahls protocol. Her book is amazing, and she really lays it out what you should be doing. Now, I have never done it perfectly, but I've just tried to incorporate what I could throughout the years. So I started off incorporating more organic greens and vegetables and berries and nuts into my diet. She talked, and organic meats, or like grass-fed meats or non-conventionally raised meats. And then there's ways you can do it without meat too, but that's just what's worked for me. And so these cats are making noises. And so I just started incorporating every good thing that I could into my diet. And basically that worked really well. I cut out anything that I could tell was making me feel bad, because I learned to listen to how food makes me feel. I learned to kind of pay attention to how my body makes me feel. And so within 30 minutes of eating anything, I can tell if something was a bad idea, like if it was just not a very healthy thing for me. So I basically cut out any conventionally grown wheat, and pretty much all wheat. But if I had to have some wheat, I would do organic. I cut out all excess sugar. Dairy was the hardest thing for me. I just would incorporate organic dairy every chance I got. I tried to cut it out, and I just had a really hard time with that. For some reason, I love cheese and I love sour cream. I think those are the two main things. I don't drink milk. But so I don't drink soda. I don't drink anything sugary. I just drink water and coffee. That was kind of a challenge too, because I love coffee with cream and sugar. So, but that's just like one drink a day. So it really has not affected me. I try to cut it out and change it up, do coconut oil in the coffee, non-dairy creamer, do like sugar that's not real sugar, like more natural sugars that are better for people with allergen type issues, or I don't know, anyone with MS, I guess. Okay. So anyways, I just drink coffee. So I don't drink any soda. I don't drink any sugary drinks. I just drink water and coffee, and not a ton of coffee. So I just cut everything out that I could, and I just incorporated everything healthy that I could. And so that was at the beginning. And I went back and forth, because if I tried to starve myself of something that I was really craving, it was a mistake. And I had to it just made me feel so bad. And it just didn't turn out well. I would end up eating something else that I really probably shouldn't eat. So anyways, so that was the beginning. And over the years, I just played around with that and listened to my body and how I was feeling after I ate anything. And so I guess my point was, I was always pretty busy, and I didn't have time to do something perfect. I didn't have time to make these perfect lunches or pack my lunch or do anything. I just had to work with what I had. And so I just did the very best with what I've had. And what I've learned is, just to start, if you just cut out what I did is I just cut out the allergens first, right away. That's like the most important thing. Anything unhealthy that is not helping your body, nourishing your body. And then I added every good thing I could possibly add. And then I throw in the occasional treat every now and then, whatever kind of what I'm craving, but I just don't overdo it. And when I do overdo it, very rarely I get those numb feelings on my face. And so then I have to fix it immediately and go right back to just cutting all the extra stuff out, the processed stuff that really is not good for any of us, So I've just learned to do everything kind of in moderation, like not overdo anything. And I've learned that it keeps my body kind of feeling good enough to then sometimes I can choose to cut something else out or add something else in that's also healthy, or maybe add a different type of a treat in, and I just listen to how I feel in my body and then make adjustments as I go. So it's really not been very challenging to eat like in a way that works for MS for me. If you just do those very simple things, I just cut out the allergens. I added every healthy thing I could. I don't starve myself of anything I'm craving. I just eat not too much of it, because when I do, I get those numb feelings, and then I just have to like fix it like right away because it scares me. And then that's it. And so no extra sugar. I don't have any extra sugar. I don't drink any sugary drinks. And I don't overeat sugar or breads or carbs. I eat very little. I found that I feel better the less I eat, as opposed to shoving my face full of food. Now, granted, I do sometimes eat a lot, like if I'm going out to a nice dinner or something. And if I just avoid all the extra carbs, usually it's just fine. But if I'm like kind of something is amazing, there's some macaroni and cheese or something that's like delicious, I'll just go ahead and eat it. And usually I regret it. So I've learned that I can eat most things, even if I'm throwing in something that's maybe not the best for me, if I just do it in moderation. And so it's been really kind of a journey itself, just learning how to eat. But I mean, after 5 kids, I haven't gained a bunch of weight. And I feel really good in my body. So I feel like if I just stick to that, what I'm telling you, and don't overdo most things. I do sometimes, but usually not. And just course correct along the way, it's worked out really well for me. So my plans are to keep doing what I'm doing, but maybe just get a little bit better at it. And so I'll be doing that always, because my health is the most important thing to me. And my goal is to eventually just never have an MS symptom again. I really don't ever have them, but every now and then I'll get those little numb feelings. So anyways, I guess a lot of it is just listening to my body. So thank you so much for listening. I would love it if you would like and subscribe. I'm going to be making these as often as I can to just give people hope and every bit of knowledge I've learned along the way on my 11-year journey with MS. And yeah, thank you so much. Have a great day. Bye.